New tonight, we are less than a month away from the next legislative session where state lawmakers will convene to discuss and vote on our next state laws.
Before that, they need to set some rules that will guide them through the bill-making process. New tonight, Fox 23's Devin Lyon joins us live in the studio after hearing from a representative who proposed some wide-scale rule changes for the legislature.
That's right. I spoke with State Representative Tom Gann out of Inola after he proposed those new House rules. He says these rules represent the needs and complaints expressed by voters in Northeast Oklahoma and focus on things like transparency, efficiency, and divvying up powers more away from House leadership.
This is all about the House rules that we will govern ourselves by for the next 2 years. And what we're looking for is to have a broader disbursement of the power outside of the speakership back into the body of the members so that they can fully represent the districts that they've been elected to.
To start the new year, Representative Tom Gann wants to set the ground rules for the next legislative session. He says there's a need for more transparency and decentralized power in the months ahead.
There's been a real shift take place here in the last election cycle, and people do not feel that they feel like the institution of the legislature as a whole is pretty much tone deaf.
Gann's rule changes focus on 4 areas: restoring legislative order by capping when House leaders could file new bills during session, create a transparency committee, create a governance committee that would delegate and oversee the powers of the House Speaker, and finally, giving more power back to the members of the House, allowing motions to be filed without approval.
These rules would disperse that as well to each and every member and not have it funneled up into a silo of leadership that we've seen in the past with not only the House but the Senate. And that has, I don't think, has served the public well.
The proposition is not an insult to House leadership. Gann says these are the concerns he's heard from voters. However, it would require support from those House leaders.
And then I'm looking forward to maybe having some changes made. And there's the freshmen have some amendments that they're wanting to offer. So we have a lot of discussion to be had when we get down there in Oklahoma City.
Representative Gann is not the only one proposing new House rules. There are others, including Speaker-elect Kyle Hilbert. I did reach out to the Speaker-elect to see if he had filed any rule changes for himself. He told me that there have already been efforts to improve transparency and efficiency in the House, but every representative will get their chance to suggest new rule changes. However, Hilbert said it's rare for rule changes that came with a press release like this one to ever get approval. Live in studio, covering news that matters, Devin Lyon, Fox 23 News.
Discussion, changes, and eventual approval of new House rules will take place tomorrow morning at the start of the House's organizational day.